chosen ones, empaths, you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about the narcissist at all. As long as you're assured you don't want them back in your life, right? Because them moving forward with new supplies, for me personally speaking, that's the ultimate value broken. You know, if you've moved on, you've gone with someone else in your life, there's absolutely no way in hell I'm ever taking the narcissist back, right? And I want you lot to adopt the same stance. I don't want you lot to feel like, oh, they've moved on, it's okay, I can let them back in. I don't want you lot to think like that at all. They've broken a vow, right? When you lot was in a partnership, a marriage, whatever it was, it's a monogamous relationship. It's between the two of you. There's no third wheel. There's no other person. And I don't want any of you lot to tolerate that type of behavior, right? But why you don't need to worry is the narcissist is gone out of your life now. But let me just take you into the mindset of the narcissist. The mindset of the narcissist is they've grown so accustomed to the way you treated them, the way you looked after them, the way you cared for them, that they're on a wild goose chase now, trying to find you in another person. Yes, they're actually trying to find you in some other stranger. That's what they're doing. They're using the power of suggestion to suggest things to the new supply to try and shape them in a way that you were constructed. Yeah, they're very good with the power of suggestion. As triggering as this might be, they'll use the power of suggestion in the bedroom and they will suggest to the partner, to the new supply, to do things in the way that you used to do it. They're never going to live up to our expectations. They're never going to be able to be like us. So you need to not worry about that. But what you need to not worry about is the narcissist off gallivanting around the world, going from supply to supply. They're looking for you. They know they're looking for you, right? They know they're looking for you. You see, in my relationship, there was a lot of trust, or I believed there was trust. But on my side of things, I didn't message anyone else. I didn't really use social media, so I wasn't looking at everyone's profiles and stuff like that. I was very honest and truthful. And the narcissist knew this about me, but they took it for granted. And they also didn't expect it could possibly be true because of their own insecurities. But what I know about me and myself is as this narcissist moves on, the values that were very tightly knit to me and the way that I function, they're going to be trying to look for the same value structure in someone else. But they're not going to meet someone who has the same value structure that I had. They're just not going to, right? They make terrible decisions, risky behavior. They're intimate, risky people. They take silly chances, right? They go with weirdos. And they're actually trying to look for us. They're never going to find it. They're never going to find it as far as they keep looking. They're going to keep coming up against a brick wall, right? Every time they're going to keep coming up against the brick wall because this new person in their life, this new supply is not us, right? So the best thing you can do is leave them be. You know in your heart of hearts, yo, narcissist, you're looking for me but can't find it. You're afraid to try and rebuild the bridge back to me. The bridge has been burned. It's hard for them to get back across the bridge to us. So instead, they try and find a new supply to do the justice. And they also want a new supply to have the traits that we have and the value system that we have. And they're just not going to find it. So they find themselves miserable because they're lacking the supply that we provided to them. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But we don't need to worry, you know. The narcissist looks for you in other people. Why do we need to worry? It's known. They do this. It's very well known that the narcissist has grown so accustomed to the way that you used to do things that they think finding this in someone else is possible or plausible. It's just not the case. They're not going to find it. You don't need to worry yourself and think, oh, but what about if they find someone better than me? What about if they're used to the way you do things? We had a big impact in their lives, no matter the amount of years you were with them. As an empath and a chosen one, we had a big impact in their lives. So even if they go with a new supply for longer than they were with us, we had a bigger impact in their lives than this new supply. Okay? It's highly likely that because we were a bit rebellious, we resisted, we weren't a walkover entirely. I know they walked over us, but we wasn't entirely a over or pushover. You know, they might think finding someone who they can walk all over will do them the justice, but when they get that person who they can walk all over, it doesn't give them the same potent supply that we had, right? You've got to understand that the narcissist is used to you. We had a set of traits and value system that is very, very precious, and they didn't look after it. And they think they can have that in their life once, and they lost it now, and they think they can go and find it again. They're going to try and train the new supplies like it's a dog, trying to tame them and train them to be the way we used to be. That's what they're actually doing now. They're out there trying to train new supplies to be like us. They're weirdos. Who does that, right? Who does that? They devalued us. They manipulated us. They made out they don't need us. They made out we were worthless. But yet here they are with new supplies, trying to make these new supplies like us. And that's what it just goes to show, right? That's how much of an impact we had in their lives, that they're orientating their lives to find someone and fashion someone in the way that we used to be. They try all sorts of things to try and change this new supply. As I mentioned, the power of suggestion. Narcissists are very good with the power of suggestion. They get you doing things that you don't realize wasn't actually what you want to do, and it was actually a suggestion from the narcissist, right? They're very good at doing that. And that's what they're doing now. They're out there suggesting these things. Oh, maybe wear these clothes. Why don't you wear this? Like in my situation, probably getting the new supply to grow their hair long. Why don't you grow your hair long? They even try to make the new supply look like us. They're weirdos. They're absolute weirdos, right? So don't you ever worry yourself. When the narcissist is gone, rejoice, be happy. The narcissist is gone. And they're out there now looking for you. They're out there now looking for you. They're not going to find it. They're never going to find it. They're never going to find you again. Ever, right? So don't worry yourself. Don't worry about nothing, right? That's what they're doing now. That's what they're occupying their time with. That's how they're keeping busy, you know. Probably even watching stuff on the TV that you used to watch. They do all of this stuff to feel close to you, right? So they can be with a foreign person. And I don't mean foreign in race, but I mean someone else other than you. They be with someone else other than you, and they can feel close to you, and they can feel connected to you still. That's what they like to do. They're weirdos, right? Because they know they've dealt with a great loss. Losing you is a great loss in their lives. And them searching for you and all these other people is proof of how much of a loss, in fact, it is that by you exiting their life. So anyway, don't ever worry yourself about what the narcissist is doing now, because they're out there looking for you. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find a link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find a link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.